Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for the next 2 days, the 10th and the 11th. If you're coming to this reading not live, go down below. All the timestamps are below this video. But Rebecca, hello. Dad, hello. Mom, hello. Ling, hello. Ann, hello. And Ortiz, hello. We are going to get started here in a few minutes, as always. Until then, I'm going to answer some questions. So let's get started. Nicole, thank you for this super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, reading for this week for me specifically, please. You got it, Nicole. Let's see what is going on for you. You have the wheel. That looks good. Wheel of Fortune and the Empress. So that could be abundance or a change in your abundance. Could be like more money coming in for you as well. Could be any type of abundance or some sort of harvest. But really, to me, this is like a turning point and things getting better because the Wheel of Fortune is just a turning point for you this week. And that Empress card is going from winter to spring, as I say. So to me, it's just a card of improvements. So I feel like there are just improvements coming in for you this week. I like it. That looks really good. And Nicole, for the first time, all since the retrograde started, YouTube just went live for me without any issues. So, I don't know. Maybe things are turning around for Pisces. Ortiz, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, cards for a legal situation. Let's see. Let's just start there. You have the Seven of Swords Tower. This is like some sort of ending, like fears of a tower moment. But you have the Ace of Wands, which is like abundance, success, good things coming in for you there. You say, and will LCA have an issue with me living in Monterey County? I would say no. Six of Wands is a card of success, so I would say no. Will there be any more issues with with this legal situation? Four Cups. No, I feel like this is like a change. Two sevens. Internal fears that don't exist. So in Seven of Pentacles, a change in directions. A change in direction, basically. Yeah, Knight of Wands is like moving forward. So I feel like things are finally moving forward. Courtney, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will my career woes get resolved this week? Justice, more balance. The Fool. This is like the beginning. So, is everything going to be perfect? Probably not. But, will things be getting better? I'd say probably with these two cards. So definitely improvements, but probably it's like you're heading in the right direction with the Justice card as well. The Fool is just like a beginning. So it's like the beginning of improvements. Renate, thank you for this super chat. Really appreciate it. You say cards for the week. You have the Ace of Swords and the Devil. This could just be some sort of victory coming in for you. Even with that Devil card, I mean, the Devil with the Ace of Swords is pretty straightforward. It's like, kind of cutting out something toxic from your life, So I feel like you could be cutting something out of your life that is toxic. In other ways, this could just be work with the Devil card. So you could be working. Yeah, you have the Page of Swords here as well. Being more curious, but I feel like this is more... this is popping into my head as an opportunity for you, Renate, but that would just be the opportunity with the Page of Swords would just be to be more, it's like more curiosity, more freedom. It's not really freedom though. It's more opportunity to be curious about your future or like what you allow into your life in the future, like those types of things is what I would say to you. It's almost like you're moving away from challenges here with this Five of Wands. So I like it. That looks good. Juanita, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, my birthday, March 10th, happy birthday for my solar new year. You have the Hangman here and the Queen of Pentacles. This is like an opportunity to set yourself free, an opportunity to start something new is what I'd say to you. The Queen of Pentacles is a new path. To me, the Queen of Pentacles, I call it the crossroads. To me, it says you're at a crossroads. There could be like new opportunities coming in for you or just new paths opening up in general. So I feel like there could be something new kind of coming in for you here with these cards. The Hangman is like a card of delays, so I do feel like you could have been experiencing delays, but overall, I feel like this is like a change for you as well. The Hangman is also, it's not a change in direction, but it is a card of seeing things from a different point of view or kind of like gaining a new point of view in your life. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles, I feel like feeling like your work is being valued is what's popping into my head. This could literally be work, but it could also just be work that you're doing in your life. San, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I want a best day message for me. You got it. You have the Four of Wands. Love it. So could be marriage. It could be you meeting someone that you're going to get married to in the future. You have the Nine of Pentacles as well. Definitely more freedom. Four of Wands to me is just the card of freedom in general. I would say I don't even think the Four of Wands is that great of a marriage card. I mean, it's a good marriage card. It represents marriage. But these people on this card have already been married. So to me, it's more of a card of freedom. It's more of a card that says, like, it looks like a pause, right? It's like two wands. It's like 11. and it's like two wands here on either side. It kind of looks like a pause symbol, but those people are celebrating on the other side. It's like saying maybe things have been slow, maybe you haven't had much freedom. Now you're getting freedom. Nine of Pentacles is luxuries and gratitude, but it's also kind of like being able to have the things you desire in life, being able to have the nicer things in life. So I just feel freedom coming in for you. Love it. Ninja, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I would say yes, definitely. Look at this. You always get these cards of like getting a job offer, like Four of Pentacles is a card of stability and like financial stability. The Page of Pentacles is a job offer. So I would say yes, I feel like you're getting very close. The Page of Pentacles, as always, to me, the Page of Pentacles definitely represents anxiety. Like to me, it's like a card of feeling certain anxieties about something, and but probably like money. But it's also a card of good news. So I feel like there will be good news coming in for you for sure. So yeah, I like it. That looks amazing for you, Ninja. Definitely a good job coming in for you. For sure. Elaine, hello. Ray Del Cell, hello. Thank you for being here. Rebecca, hello. Thank you for being here as well. And welcome to everybody else. And hello. Thank you for being here. Danny, thank you. I was trying to find another picture today. I shot my videos. Today I shot my videos out in my other room, and for the weekly readings that are going to be coming up. And all three of my batteries died on my camera because I was using my phone. It's a long ass story, people. But basically, I was using the remote app on my phone, which I apparently drains the battery on my camera really, really fast. So I was trying to find another picture because all my batteries were charging, and I couldn't find anything. So I just used the old angry picture. Why not? Courtney, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Do you see new love for me anytime soon? Yeah, of course. King of Pentacles here, Three of Pentacles. I like this. To me, Courtney, this is a very common energy that I've been seeing lately. King of Pentacles is like a permanent, is more of like a sure thing. Is there really such thing as a sure thing? No, but it's more of a sure thing in love. Like someone who's very predictable, very stable, someone who's gonna last, that type of thing. That energy is definitely picking up in love as far as I'm concerned. As long as we don't go for like obvious players and things like that. And the Three of Pentacles is someone who wants to put in the work. This started with North Node in Cancer. The North Node is in Cancer, and it's actually going to be moving soon. But when it, kind of like I feel when the North Node moved into Cancer, it was kind of like kicking off this period of time where maybe people are going to be more focused on getting something that's more certain, on getting something that's more of kind of like a sure thing. So I feel like this is more. This is just more of that energy. Three of Pentacles working on a team with someone. So, yes, definitely. Jane Smith, hello, by the way. And thank you so much for the kind words. Really appreciate it. And everybody else, welcome. Rebecca, I'm glad that is the goal here. Just trying to make people laugh, right? We need more humor in life. Why not? Rune Star Dragon, happy birthday. Yes, you can have a card. You have the High Priestess here. So Pisces, and needing to trust your intuition. So I feel like you need to trust your intuition. I feel like there are wishes coming in for you. That High Priestess, though, is a card of potential. I always say High Priestess to me represents needing to take action on some sort of dream or some sort of goal that you want to achieve. That's not really what the High Priestess means, but it kind of is, because to me, it is a card of kind of like a wish. It's not a card of a wish. It's a card of needing to take action on something, but it's also a card of potential. So I feel like you need to get started on something here. And I always say that to Pisces. So I would get started, Rune. But happy birthday, by the way, for the last 4 minutes of your birthday. Probably 3 minutes now, but close enough, right? Here's the other, by the way, everybody, tonight, you know what we're going to do? We're gonna use the good old Animal Oracle deck, as well as the we're going to use this Radiant Rider Waite, this deck right here, because all my other decks are out in my other room. So I didn't even realize when I sat down to do this that I didn't have any decks. So that's that. But that's that. All right, perfect. I think we're going to get started here in just 2 minutes. So, again, welcome everybody, and we are going to go in order tonight. This is going to be a best day ever reading, so how you can have the best day ever. I can actually close this down. Also, hey, by the way, I totally forgot. The weekly readings for Pisces, Capricorn, and Scorpio are up on the channel. So if you are one of those signs, make sure to check out your weekly reading. But, all right. Yeah, I need to get my decks in a row. No joke. That is true. All right. Let's just get this show on the road. I might be going out tonight. I might not. I actually have no clue. So, I might bust a move tonight. But Donna, we're gonna answer Donna first. Donna, thank you for the super chat. Does my guy really love me? Will he marry me? You have the Temperance card, which is a card of patience. So it says just be patient. The Three of Cups is just a card of, a lot of people read this as a third party situation. Donna, I do not. To me, it's just a card of celebration, basically. Strength, cards of patience. This says patience. So to me, Donna, what I will say to you without, at the risk of going on a rant here, what I will say to you is this definitely says there's a lot of potential in this relationship. So, could you get married to this person? Yes. It's just not showing up in the cards right now. That does not mean it won't happen, by the way. Actually, the next card was Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is the path to marriage. So, I definitely feel like there's definitely love there, and I would just be patient at this time. I feel like the problem is people think that there's only one person for them to marry, but really there are multiple people here on Earth that we could marry at any given time. So, and be very happy with, by the way. So, I just feel like it's just not there yet. But I feel like if you are patient, it definitely could be, could develop to the point where you do get married. So that's what I'd say to you. But all right, let's get this show on the road, people, and let's get started with Aries. So let's see what we have for you, Aries people. Jackie said, "Did I remember water?" You know what is funny, Jackie? I did remember water, but I actually don't want that right now. The water that I want is about 10 feet away from me. I can see my water bottle from here. It's full of water, but it's far away. So but I do have water. That'll be good enough, right? But Aries, let's get this show on the road. Aries. So Aries people. And Aries, let's see here. Yeah, Jake get the water, exactly. I don't know. Jake is screwing around at this time. Aries, you have the Devil. So again, this is a how to have the best day ever reading. You have the Devil card, so I would cut out toxic energy, obviously, for the next 2 days here with this card. I would avoid toxic situations in general. I do feel like there could be, I feel like you have a choice. It's really weird. This cat has 2 different colored eyes. It's probably not gonna really show up on the camera here, but this cat has 2 different color eyes, and so I feel like for some of you, I just picture that as a choice. So I feel like you have a choice to make. I feel like this is talking about a choice too. There are people here, but I feel like it's like a choice of, being bound to toxicity or not. So I would definitely avoid just anybody. I feel like this is talking about a person or people in your life who potentially bring toxic energy into your life. And I feel like these 2 cards are saying, I feel like both cards are kind of saying, maintain your independence from these toxic people. So I feel like some of you, will you be cut? Like, is this a reading where I'm saying you are totally cutting people out of your life? No. I feel like it's just saying for the next 2 days, if you want to have the best days ever, avoid toxic people just for the next 2 days. But I feel like, after that, you could probably go back to those people. We all have people in our lives who are kind of like somewhat toxic. Maybe they're not like totally toxic. Maybe they're people we just have to deal with, like at work, or maybe they're family members or whatever, and sometimes we just have to deal with it, right? But I feel like this is saying if you could avoid those people, that would be the best thing for you. Next, you have the cat spirit. It says claim your independence. Tons of independent energy. It's funny because I was doing a reading for somebody today, a personal reading, and I was kind of talking all about this, how with Chiron in Aries, in your sign, Aries, to me, Chiron and Aries is all about independence and being very independent. Not only that, Black Moon Lilith and Pisces as well. Same thing. Both positions kind of represent independence and being independent to me, or just kind of like having a very independent energy. It's kind of like the way to look at Chiron and Aries is it's kind of like healing the masculine side of things. And so a lot of you could be kind of like, that's popping into my head. I feel like some of you could be like balancing masculine energy, or you could be kind of like playing around with masculine energy. This could be like for creativity, for creating things, for taking action on things. Could be anything, but I do feel that's kind of what's popping into my head. And I feel like that would be very, very good for you. For some reason, I'm getting chances as well. So I feel like for some of you, this is like, would be the next 2 days would be a really good time for you to take a chance on something. But we're not talking about like a ridiculous gamble or something like that. We're talking about maybe you tried to start something in the past. I feel like it's like trying something again, or maybe you are going to try something new. I feel like this could be a very minor thing. Like maybe you are trying to go to the gym and maybe you haven't been in years, or maybe you're trying something new that's fun, like just like a hobby or something like like that. I feel like it would make your days better, so I would do it. But that's what I get for you, Aries. So love it, Aries. Thank you, Aries. All right, Taurus. Let's see what we have for you, Taurus people. And Taurus. Taurus, you have the lovers coming up first here. So I feel like for some of you could just be a very nice energy actually here, just in general. I feel like the next 2 days could just be kind of nice for you here, Taurus. You have the Swan Spirit as your animal spirit card for the next 2 days. And that animal spirit card, I feel like the Swan Spirit, I feel like it's just talking about like rest, relaxation, just like, you know, a beautiful energy. So I feel like anything you could do that would be nice for you, I feel like that's what you should be doing for the next 2 days. I feel like that will lead to like a lot more happiness and just enjoyment over the next 2 days. For others, could be love for sure. So I feel like there could be love coming in for you here. And I feel like it could be something that makes you very happy. I feel like if this is love for you, Taurus, I feel like it's something that you know about. I feel like this is not a surprise. I feel like it's like someone maybe that you have been like courting, or I feel like this is like a relationship that has been developing for a little bit of time. So if you don't have love already, I feel like this could be like someone that you've been kind of flirting with, or maybe it's been a relationship that's kind of been developing. For those of you that have love, obviously this could be you spending time with your partner, and you know, again, that could make you very happy. Next, you have the Swan Spirit here. So again, I just get love on this card as well. So I feel like for some of you, it could be love coming in for you. For others, this card here, this Animal Spirit card, I always forget to read these things because to be quite honest with you, I really don't care what it says down here because it means nothing to me. So, you know, as always, I read intuitively. But what I would say here is that it does say time for deep dive. That lovers, if you're not interested in love, to me, this would just say do something that you enjoy. Like dive deep into a hobby or something that you want to do, something that you enjoy doing. I don't know. I feel like this like Mercury retrograde we had, the best way, you know, the word that pops into my head is just serious. Like it was like, I feel like it was a very serious energy where maybe we were taking things like very seriously. And to me, that's like too intense of an energy. So I feel like maybe the energy has been very intense, and I feel like it's time for you to maybe relax and do something that you enjoy doing, like some sort of hobby, or just doing something that you enjoy doing. Maybe it's like art or something like that. So I feel like the next 2 days, like carving out some time to do that, whatever it is, and it could be anything. It could be going to the gym. It could be, you know, being with your children, whatever. I feel like that's what you should be doing with these cards here. I feel like it'll lead to the best day ever. So thank you, Taurus. All right, Gemini. Let's see what we have for you. Gemini, you have the Three of Cups here. So I feel like this is kind of a celebration. So it's funny because in your weekly reading, by the way, you had this, you had something about socializing or needing to socialize, Gemini, for this week. So I feel like for a lot of you that it would be a really good time for you to socialize or spend time with people in your life. The Three of Cups is a card of just socializing. It's a card of your community, a card of people in your community. It's also a card of celebration as well. So I feel like there could be a lot of like happiness or celebration in your community. This could be like your friends, your family, people you work with. I feel like any types of social opportunities would be very good for you to take advantage of with this card. For others, but by the way, it's popping into my, like, I feel like if you have Gemini in your chart, by the way, like in your moon sign or your rising sign or something like that, I feel like this message also applies to you as well. It's definitely popping into my head, but I would definitely socialize. For others, I feel like it's just like needing to see that you have a reason to celebrate something. It's like sometimes I feel like maybe we become successful at work, or maybe we get a raise, or maybe we get a promotion, or maybe our business takes off. And it's like we don't take the time to celebrate the success, and so it's like then we kind of lose it. So I feel like this is saying celebrate your small wins and things like that. Next, you have the White Raven Spirit. It says it says trust in the magic, actually, is what this, if I could read, I would be able to tell you what these cards say, but I can't read, so that's the problem. But I feel like this is saying that you can have whatever you want. To me, this is like the Magician card in the tarot. I feel like a lot of you could be kind of like manifesting things that you desire. For whatever reason, I feel like you need to kind of like believe in miracles is more what this card is saying for you, Gemini. I feel like it's saying there are a lot of rare opportunities is what's popping into my head with this card. But I feel like these rare opportunities are things that you maybe would consider magic, but maybe these are things that kind of happen once in a blue moon. Like maybe you work in a business where the boss never gives out a raise, like only every once in a while. I feel like this is saying that, you need to believe in magic, because I feel like you could be getting a raise or something like that. So maybe you haven't had love in a while, and maybe you feel like nobody ever asks you out, right? I feel like this could be like somebody asking you out. So I feel like this could be some sort of like magical thing that happens. But I almost feel like it's Tinkerbell. So if you don't believe, it's not gonna happen. So I feel like some of you have to believe it. But there you go, Gemini. All right, Cancer. Let's see here. Cancer, you have a very similar message here with your first card, the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands to me is a card of conviction. It's a card of like knowing that you know that you can do something or that you can accomplish something. So I feel like in a lot of ways, this is saying that this is going to, like, you need to commit to something here with this card. So I feel like for some of you, this is saying the more you know, or the more that you believe that something is going to work out, the better with this Seven of Wands. So I feel like some of you just need to kind of like believe something here. For others, for whatever reason, I feel like this could be good news. This card does not represent good news at all, Cancer, but that's what's popping into my head. So I feel like some of you could be getting good news about something. Maybe it's showing up as a Seven of Wands, because like I do feel like you could be kind of almost holding on to the good news, and I feel like you can trust it as well. That's the other thing. Like I feel like almost like you feel that something is too good to be true, but I actually feel like it is. So I would say don't worry about any of that stuff. I feel like you need to kind of like believe in something, but I do feel like you could be kind of holding on to some good news, and I don't feel like it's too good to be true. I feel like things will actually work out in whatever the good news is. Next, you have the Flamingo Spirit here. It says, embrace the in-between. I really feel like this is talking about operating in toxic environments. And it popped into my head hard, is what I'd say to you, Cancer. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you could be in an environment that is not very favorable to your life in general. But for whatever reason, I feel like you're almost like protected with this card, is what's popping into my head. I feel like some of you are able to survive in this toxic environment that you're in as well. So if you're dealing with toxic energy, I feel like this says you're just like moving through it like a flamingo. Whatever the hell that means. So I like that. For others, I feel like you're standing out at this time as well. So I almost feel like some of you could be doing things to stand out in like love or business, and I feel like it's working. So whatever you're doing, I would say do it. I almost feel like saying like this is something that you could be doing that's pretty unique as well. So I'd say anything unique that you're doing with this Flamingo card, I feel like would be a very good idea for you as well. I feel like you're pretty like adaptable to situations as well. I don't know that flamingos are adaptable animals necessarily, but it's like, but in a lot of ways, that's what's popping into my head. So I feel like you could be very adaptable with this card. But really, I feel like just talking about dealing with toxic situations. I feel like you're doing a good job of kind of like dealing with toxic situations. It's almost like you're able to be in a toxic situation, but it's like it's not affecting you at this time. Or maybe you're just protecting yourself more from a toxic situation that you are kind of stuck in. So, is that like a good message or a bad message? Not really sure, but I mean, overall, I feel like it's good for you. So thank you, Cancer. All right, Leo. Let's see what we have for you. Leo, you have the Queen of Wands coming up first here. So again, Queen of Wands to me is my card of wholehearted energy. To me, the Queen of Wands always represents wholehearted energy, putting everything you got into something. To me, it's a very like bold and assertive card as well. And to me, it's a card that asks you to be bold and assertive. It says like the more that you can be bold and assertive, the more likely you will be to get the things that you desire. So I feel like in a lot of ways, that's what this is saying. For others, I feel like this is saying that you could be seeing a lot of like symbols that are guiding you. This could be like repeating numbers on the clock. Maybe you could literally be getting signs from the universe or like intuitive messages. I feel like you need to pay attention to those things with this Queen of Wands, because I feel like it's like those messages are guiding you. I would say if you are seeing like repeating numbers and things like that with this card, I feel like it's saying just pay attention to what you're thinking about when you see those numbers and stuff like that. I feel like that whatever you are thinking about is kind of, that's the confirmation you're getting with this card. For others, I feel like you're just very attractive at this time. Leo, again, Queen of Wands to me is a card of attraction, so I feel like you could be kind of attracting people into your life. Next, you have the Nightingale Spirit. I don't think we've ever had this card yet. This card says love is all around. I feel like this could be talking about communication, though. I feel like your words are very powerful. It's even for like the longest time, Leo. It's like when I used to read playing cards back in the day, you used to get the Jack of Spades all the time. The Jack of Spades is the card of the child in the playing card reading system. It's a little bit different than the tarot, but to me, it can also be a card of like watching your words or paying attention to the words that you're using because your words are probably important. 111, by the way, people on this while I'm doing this for you, Leo. But I feel like for a lot of you, this is saying like your words are extremely powerful, and I feel like you need to look at how you use them. I also feel like there could just be like a difference in the way that you communicate, and or you need to kind of like change the way you communicate. And I feel like learning is how you're going to learn how to communicate better. So I feel like some of you are just like learning how to communicate, or you need to learn how to communicate better. I feel like that will lead to whatever it is that you want with this Nightingale spirit. I also do feel like some of you could be dealing with some. I feel like you could be getting communication. It feels like work to me. To me, this is. I'm also getting potential. I almost have like the High Priestess popping into my head for you here, Leo, with this card. So I feel like this could be saying that you are seeing something that has a lot of potential. I feel like I've said that to you before, and it's like, but I feel like there are still more details to uncover. I also feel like saying don't throw something away though, Leo. It's like, this could be a job offer, could be a relationship. I feel like maybe you are kind of like attracted to something here with this Queen of Wands. Like I said, it could be a job offer or like a business offer, but it's like maybe it just doesn't, maybe there's something just kind of off about it. But I feel like the more you clarify it, the more, it's like, this is going to sound so weird, Leo. I feel like you're polishing a turd. I don't think it is a turd. I think it's like a diamond. So I feel like you need to kind of like, I feel like you're cleaning something up, and I feel like there is a diamond in something. So I feel like the more detail you can get, the better. So if you're dealing with anything in business or work, I feel like this is saying get as much information as you possibly can. The more information you get, the better it looks, is what I feel like saying. So that's what I got for you, Leo. Good luck. There you go. All right, Virgo. Let's see. Virgo. Virgo, you have the Page of Pentacles here, so I feel like for you to have the best day ever over the next 2 days, or best days, whatever you want to call it, I feel like this is saying that there is good news coming in for you. Page of Pentacles to me is just a card of good news. It's a card of anxiety, feeling anxiety. I think you have this card in your weekly reading. Virgo, I did your weekly reading today. It will be out on Wednesday, and I'm pretty sure you actually had the Page of Pentacles, if I remember correctly. But I feel in a lot of ways that this is good news coming in for you, or I feel like this could be positive communication. I do feel like there could be some like worries or fears, but that's what I'd say to you. I also feel like saying that something definitely stands out to you here. It's going to sound weird again, but I feel like this card is glowing. I feel like this guy is glowing. So in a lot of ways, I feel like maybe this could be love. Maybe you see someone that maybe you're out and about and you see someone, maybe they are like literally glowing, or maybe they just kind of stand out to you. So if you're looking for love, I would pay attention to your like feelings or your thoughts. Same thing with like business or work. I feel like you could be, maybe you like see something that kind of catches your eye, and I feel like you should just pay attention to your attention with this Page of Pentacles here. Next, you have the Chameleon Spirit. This card says act as if you have had this card at least once before, Virgo, if not twice at least. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is very Earth sign energy. Taurus has had this card as well. I mean, if I were an Earth sign, and I basically am, because I have a billion planets in Capricorn, this is what I'd be doing right now. If I was like trying to start something, I would be acting as if I already was that thing. Same thing with love as well. Like if I wanted love, if I didn't have love at this time, I would be acting as if I already had it. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is just saying you can have whatever you want, but you just have to kind of like act as if you already have it, and that will just attract it into your life. So it's like you're kind of like I feel like you're almost like faking out the it's almost like you are faking out the universe, and it's almost like you are kind of tricking it into thinking that your cups are already full so that it can attract more things into your life. So love it, Virgo. I feel like this is very good for you. For others, by the way, I'm getting something about diet for some reason. I feel like for some of you, you could be making dietary changes, or you could be kind of like, and I would say if you are, I feel like if you're doing things to become more healthy, I literally feel like that will improve your days in your life, and that's what you should do with this Chameleon Spirit card. But yeah, I feel like just act as if. That will lead to pretty much everything you need here, Virgo. So love it. Looks really good. Thank you, Virgo. All right, Libra. Let's see what we have for you, Libra people. Libra, you have the King of Wands. Definitely could be a fire sign coming in for you. You have the fire sign all the time. always showing up in your readings, Libra. So some of you could be dealing with a fire sign. For a lot of you, by the way, very bold energy here for you, Libra. You also have the Panther spirit here as well. And this Panther spirit says reclaim your power. The King of Wands is like a card of just like embracing your power, or kind of like embracing the power that you have already inside you. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're just being very bold, very assertive. I feel like that will lead to the best days ever. Here with the King of Wands. The King of Wands is like a card of being very like bold and assertive, but to me, it's also a card of being very nurturing, because to me, this is like the card of the father. To me, it's like a card of raising something as if it were a child. This could literally be a child, but it could also be like a business or a job. And to me, the King of Wands is a card of like really taking care of something and nurturing it into existence. And this says the more you do that, the more successful it will be. So I feel like for a lot of you, I almost feel like saying this is you not being lazy. So I feel like very specifically here, Libra, that you are not being lazy. I feel like you are purposely kind of like pushing yourself in something here. And I feel like that will lead to like the most success and the most happiness and, you know, all those other things. So that's what I would do here with the King of Wands. I really like this. I feel really good about this for you, Libra. And you know, normally I wouldn't feel this good about the King of Wands. It's a good card, but, you know, to me, it's just the King of Wands. It's not very exciting. So, but I do feel very good about this. I feel like you're taking a very powerful stance here. I'm also getting almost like the Emperor popping into my head, and so I feel like following a plan right now would lead to a lot of success, or just sticking to a plan. I feel like this is more, yeah, I really feel like this is more kind of like sticking to a plan, Libra. I feel like it's saying like, I feel like you need to kind of keep your vision, is what I feel like saying. So I feel like you need to make sure to not lose sight of like the things that you want to accomplish in your life, or, you know, whatever it is. Next, you have the Panther Spirit. This says reclaim your power. Like I said, this to me fits in very, very well with that King of Wands. So I feel like for a lot of you, you could just be being very bold, very assertive at this time. I'm trying to look at your chart, Libra, without anybody noticing, just in case you were wondering what I'm looking at. But I feel for a lot of you, you could be just kind of like you could be very focused on kind of using your power. You have a lot of stuff in your fourth house, Libra, which is interesting, but everything is moving out of your fourth house over the next like couple of years here. So, well, yeah, I mean, like Saturn will be moving out this month, will be moving into your fifth house. Then you'll have like Mars moving into your fifth house soon, and then Jupiter like more towards the end of the year. So there's going to be a lot of energy in romance, play, self-expression, creativity, those types of things. But the fifth house to me is like more the house of risk taking as well. And to me, I kind of get that feeling with the King of Wands and this Panther Spirit here as well. These are like more calculated risks. These are more maybe doing things that are more creative in your life. So it's like that type of risk. But I feel like there could be a lot of success in those areas of your life as well. So love it. Thank you, Libra. All right, Scorpio. Let's see. Scorpio, you have the Seven of Cups here. So I do feel like for some of you that this is saying that that there's too much going on with the Seven of Cups. I feel like this is too much distraction. I feel like this is too much just kind of like all over the place type of energy. So I do feel like there is a need to kind of like draw your focus with the Seven of Cups. So I would try to focus as much as possible with this Seven of Cups here. You have the Hummingbird Spirit here as well. It says like be here, be now, whatever the hell it says, right? But in a lot of ways, I feel like you're kind of like coming to the end of a very long journey with that Hummingbird Spirit. I almost get like Ten of Wands type vibes off that Hummingbird Spirit. To me, the Hummingbird Spirit really isn't the Ten of Wands necessarily, but in a lot of ways, I feel like you know, this could be you coming to the end of a long journey. What the hell is the Seven of Cups doing here? The Seven of Cups is basically saying that there could be just some distractions that are trying to get you off course from completing your journey. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is saying that you need to not get off course. I feel like you need to kind of like maintain your vision. Kind of like I just said to Libra, a very similar message. And I feel like you need to kind of like pay attention to your end goal. For others, I feel like this is about like paying attention to what's important as well. It's like sometimes we like have a goal in mind, something we want to achieve, and then it's like we can kind of lose track of, or we can lose the the reason that we are trying to achieve something in the first place. So I feel like this is saying, like, try to maintain that. Like, the best example I can always give is, like, I know a lot of people that, like, are trying to make a lot of money, and if they want to make a lot of money, they'll say, I want to make a lot of money so I can spend time with my family. But what do? They end up doing the opposite of what they're trying to do. So they will be trying to make a lot of money by spending less time with their family. So it's like they've lost sight of what their actual purpose is. They've lost sight of their actual message. So I feel like some of you, this is just saying, remember the reason why you are doing something, even if you are making a sacrifice, and, like, don't lose sight of that. Next, you have the hummingbird spirit. Like I said, I feel like you're coming to the end of this long journey. I feel like this is why it's more important than ever to kind of, like, stay focused. So I would stay focused at this time, is what I would say to you here, Scorpio. I also feel like this is also saying, like, slow things down. Like, this is a card, like, they're drinking nectar, and, like, what's popping into my head is that you need to enjoy, like, the nectar of life. I feel like you need to stop and smell the roses here, Scorpio, just for, like, the next 2 days. I feel like it'll make the next 2 days better. I feel like it'll improve the next 2 days for you. So I definitely feel like this is saying, like, kind of like stop and smell the roses, enjoy the little things, and, realize that there are other things that are more important. For some of you, I feel like saying the word misstep is popping into my head, but I feel like it's saying a misstep is okay. Like, for example, if you're, like, working towards something, but maybe your kid has a ballet recital or something like that, I feel like this is saying it's okay to take the night off. I feel like it's saying it's okay to take the break here with these cards. That might only be for, like, 1 or 2 of you, but like I said, I feel like this is saying, like, stop and smell the roses for the most part. I feel like it's saying, like, just enjoy the moment, basically. So that's that. Thank you, Scorpio. Really appreciate it. All right, Sagittarius. What is going on for you? Sag, you have the Judgment card. Your weekly reading. I did your weekly reading today as well, and it was interesting. is what I would say to you. It was good, but it was also not good at the same time. I'd say it wasn't bad, but I feel like in a lot of ways that you're just going through a transition period. The Judgment card is like feeling an inner calling. So I do feel like some of you could be kind of like feeling a pull towards something in your life with this Judgment card. So I feel like for some of you, I feel like for you, Sagittarius people, you're feeling pulled in a certain direction with this Judgment card. I feel like you need to. I feel like saying don't hesitate. You have this giraffe spirit card. It says see the big picture, but I really feel like that giraffe spirit is saying do not hesitate on something that you are feeling pulled to do. I feel like you need to, like, move towards something, basically, with the Judgment card here. I feel like you could be getting, like, a job offer. You could be getting a love offer as well. And I feel like this is saying take it. Don't hesitate, or else you will be sad. So I would say this reading is all about having the best day ever, and I feel like that's what you need to do. For others, I feel like this is saying, like, listen to your inner guidance, and that's what I would do here with this card. Next, you have the giraffe spirit here. This card says see the big picture. Again, I feel like this card is saying that you need to jump on something much more quickly or very quickly in your life here, and that's what I would do to you. Also, the word bullies is popping into my head. I would be careful. I practically said the same thing to Aries as well. I would be careful of people who, like, try to bully you, but it feels the difference between you and Aries is that I feel like your reading is more about people who try to, like, put things on your shoulders, like heavy weights or burdens or their problems or things like that. So I would just be careful of those types of people with this card. I also feel like saying trust your intuition on this card as well. I don't really feel like it's like an intuitive card, but I feel like it is saying trust your intuition for whatever reason. And that's what I would do here with this card. For others, I feel like I always get protection. It's kind of weird because I always get protection on the giraffe spirit card. So it's almost like some of you are protected from something, or I feel like you are kind of protected from some sort of challenge that you could be experiencing. But for some of you, I feel like it's like a challenge that you are going to go through, but it's like you're choosing to go through it. So that's very weird. This is going to sound very, very weird, Sagittarius. I always preface my weird messages by saying this, but it's almost like what I'm picturing in my head is like someone going to basic training in the military. I'm not saying that you're joining the military or anything like that, Sagittarius, but I almost feel like saying if you are going through a challenge like that, that you are being protected at this time. So, love it. Looks good. Thank you, Sag. All right, Capricorn. let's see what we have for you, Capricorn. Capricorn, you have the Sun card here, best card in the deck. So I feel like there could be a lot of happiness coming in for you over the next 2 days. This is also like a lot of positive attention as well. You also have the dog spirit coming up here, and dogs are kind of like happy-go-lucky, right, for the most part. So I feel like a very just happy energy for you here, Capricorn. And I feel like it's going to be nice for you. The Sun card, if I was being super picky about the Sun card, I always say that the Sun card to me is like a card that says pay attention to your attention. The sun draws our attention to something. It like makes us look at things, or it enlightens us to something. But we have to pay attention to it, right? So I feel like you need to pay attention to your attention here with this card. I feel like it's saying your attention could be being drawn to something, and I feel like you need to pay attention to it. Next, you have the dog spirit. It says, be loyal to what you love. I feel that this message is actually pretty accurate for you, for once, Capricorn. But really, I feel like it's saying, like, there is something deep down inside that you know that you want. So I feel like this card is more saying to you, do not settle for second best. I feel like you need to go for exactly what you want in your life, and I feel like you will get it. I've been saying it for like since last year, right? I have been saying, I don't care if you want to be an astronaut. If there was ever a time where you could become an astronaut, it would be right now. Would it be easy? Hell no. But if you really wanted it, it is definitely possible. So I feel like a lot of you could be doing that. The other thing is like the other thing that I tell people as well is it's like maybe you're like 70 years old, right? And maybe NASA is like, no, we do not allow 70-year-olds onto rocket ships, right? So maybe that's a problem. So maybe it's not possible. But the thing is that we have Neptune and Pisces. Neptune and Pisces says, you know what, maybe they can't launch your ass into space, but you could kind of do something that you want that is very similar to becoming an astronaut. There's no reason that you couldn't work in some sort of space-related field. There's no reason why you couldn't get on YouTube and talk about the planets all day long, right? And that would probably lead to a lot of happiness. So I feel like this is saying, you do you, Capricorn, and don't settle for second best. There you go, Capricorn. Thank you. Aquarius. Let's see what we have for you, Aquarius. Aquarius, you have the Knight of Swords. I feel like this is you kind of like charging forward towards things. Really, I feel like you get this card a lot, and I feel like I have always said to you that I feel like there could be a lot of just personal development type changes that you're making. I feel like there could be daily routine changes that you're making to your life as well. And I feel like just like changes at this time would be a good idea for you with this Knight of Swords. For some of you, I feel like this is also, I feel like saying bluffing or somebody's bluffing. I don't know. I feel like for some of you, you could be dealing with a situation, and this is saying that you need to realize that somebody is bluffing. Almost feels like a negotiation or something like that. I don't know. It's popping into my head. So I feel like if you're dealing with a negotiation or something like that, I feel like somebody's is like bluffing with this card. For others, I feel like this is just you, like I said, making some changes, and I feel like that will lead to a lot of success for you. Yeah, Ace of Cups. It's like you're charging forward towards happiness with this Ace of Cups. You're charging forward towards your cups overflowing, being very happy, basically. Next, you have the Porcupine Spirit here. It says, time for beginner mind on this card. To me, this card, I do feel like that could be accurate for you as well, Aquarius. I feel like it could say that kind of like looking at something as if you were a beginner. I feel like that would be a really good idea. I talk about this all the time, right? I mean, I feel like really when we forget things, like if we've been in business for a long time, for example, it's like sometimes we forget about the beginner stuff. We forget about the simple things. It's not like the complicated things that we forget about in work and business. It's like the simple little things that we always forget. So I feel like remembering those things or maybe brushing up on your beginner skills would be a good idea. Same thing in love as well. It's like I always say in love, it's like if you've been in a relationship for a very long time, maybe you forgot why you fell in love in the first place. I feel like kind of going back to the beginning and remembering that would be a good idea for you with this card. It could like kind of keep the romance alive. So that's what I feel for you here, Aquarius. Pretty simple, but good. So love it. Thank you, Aquarius. All right, Pisces. Pisces, let's see what we have for you. Pisces, you have the World card here. Love it. I feel like for some of you, you could be setting new goals with this card here, and I feel like you will be reaching those goals. I feel very much that you could be going through a birth process as well. The World card to me represents being in the squeeze. It can definitely be a card of being uncomfortable because it's like you are being birthed out. You are stepping through this portal here, and you are being birthed into a new world, basically, Pisces. So it's like, but you're in the squeeze. You haven't popped out the other side yet, right? So yeah, look, Six of Swords, going through a rite of passage. So in a lot of ways, I feel like this is just a major rite of passage. I feel like your reading is saying don't give up here, Pisces, basically. So I feel like you just have to keep pushing forward here. I even feel like you have the lizard spirit here, Pisces. I feel like he is like trying to keep these two blades of grass together. It's like he's trying to like bring these things together. He's trying to stay up on, it looks like grass. I don't know what the hell it is, but it's like he's trying to stay up there, but it's like he's having to hold these two sides together. So I feel like for a lot of you, it's like you're trying to hold things together, but I feel like you're just going through a birthing process. Some of you could be moving, by the way, or you could be making a move. You could be traveling, pretty much anything, but I feel like that will lead to a lot of happiness. Again, with this lizard spirit card here, I feel like it's saying like don't give up. You also have the crow spirit as well here, Pisces. This card says co-create with spirit, so it might be a good time to get like spiritual in a lot of ways. I really feel like this card is talking about being a jack of all trades, though, Pisces, like needing to use all your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities. I feel like for some of you, you're a Pisces, you've probably been through like a very difficult period of time for many years now. I feel like this is saying you have gained a bunch of skills through those difficulties. And the crow spirit, I feel like, is saying, like, don't forget about those skills that you have gained. There's a reason you went through those difficulties, and there's a reason that you had to go through those things so that you could gain some skills or gain some abilities and things like that. So I feel like you need to kind of like look at the skills that you've gained, and I feel like they're very valuable right now. This lizard spirit, I feel like, is just saying, hang on, is really what's popping into my head. I know this is a best day ever reading. I feel like it's a good reading. I mean, these are very positive cards, Pisces, but I feel like it's just saying, like, hang in there, hold on, because I feel like things are about to change for the better. So Pisces, love it. Thank you. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card now, and we are going to do 1, 2, and 3. So let's see what we have for everybody. 1, 2, and 3 here, people. Let's see. All right, we are close. And 1, 2, and 3. All right. If you pick card number 1, you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Sun. Best card in the deck, like 2 of the best cards in the deck. So could be a lot of happiness. Could be a job offer. Could be any type of offer you're hoping for. But really, this is like a lot of happiness, a lot of success, a lot of good things coming in. So love it. This looks really, really good. Next, if you pick card number 2, you have the Two of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords here. So I feel like there could be, I almost am getting like good, positive communication or good news coming in here. So I feel like some of you could be having good news. I feel like that Two of Pentacles is saying like you weren't sure if you were going to get good news or not. So I feel like for some of you, this is good news that has been coming in or is coming in for you. I'm also getting investment as well. I feel like some of you could be seeing results on some sort of investment that you have made, or you're seeing success on some sort of like investment that you have basically made here with these cards. So I do like to see that for you a lot here, number 2. For others, I'm getting a million things here, by the way. For some of you, I'm getting like a purchase, but it feels like an expensive purchase to me. Like, could be a house or a car or, whatever. So I feel like you could be making an expensive purchase. I feel like it's very necessary. Next, if you pick card number 3, you have the Hermit and the Lovers, or the Ace, the Lovers, oh my god. The Ace of Cups is what I meant to say. So there could be love coming in for you here, especially if you have been kind of like in a withdrawn state with that Hermit card. So some of you could be like kind of like opening up to the world. You could be like getting out there, getting a lot of attention or something like that with the Hermit card. For others, I feel like this is like someone opening up to you. I almost feel like this is someone like bearing their soul to you here, kind of like opening up. Could be like an admirer, someone who's interested in you. So I feel like that would be good for you, card number 3, people, if you're looking for love. For others, it could be like any other type of offer that you're waiting for. So like if you're waiting for a work offer, this could be like a work offer coming in for you. If you're waiting for like some sort of business offer or whatever, it could also be that type of offer coming in for you as well. But looks really good. So love it. So thank you everybody again for being here. Really appreciate it. I am going to answer questions now. Of course, super chats will get preference, but I will try to answer as many people as I possibly can. So let me figure out where I was. and we will get started. Let's see. Courtney. I think I was on no, not Courtney. I was on Jorge. Jorge, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here are some cards. you got it. You have the Five of Cups, the Emperor. I feel like you need to stick to a plan, Jorge. Yeah, the Page of Cups as well. This could be like some sort of offer that you're hoping to receive here, Jorge. The Five of Cups is like feeling sad about something or feeling like things aren't going your way. The Emperor says stick to a plan. That Page of Cups says an offer is coming, basically. Yeah, Page of Wands, or the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is a card that says you need to be, like, maintain your boldness. You need to maintain a certain level of being assertive and bold and kind of like going for what you want. So that's what I would do here, Jorge. I would stay bold, basically. So I like it. Mispa, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, trying to focus on writing, worried though. Page of Pentacles, anxiety, but good news. So I always say this with the Page of Pentacles. To me, it's a very good card, but it says, it's like, just do the work and let go of the anxiety. Because to me, it's a card that says, you could be feeling anxiety, but there is good news coming in for you, Mispa. Ruby, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. My boyfriend and I just broke up. Will he reach out or should I reach out? I would be patient is what I would say to you, Ruby. You have the Four of Wands, so I feel like things could end up going well for you here. But I would just be patient with that Temperance card. I wouldn't rush out and reach out to him is what I'd say to you. Nicole, thank you, as always, for the super chat. You say here, if I stay at CBI, what would happen? Two of Swords, the nothing. I don't think you are going to stay there, is what I'd say. I know that doesn't answer your question, and that's bad tarot practice, but you have the Two of Swords here. Two of Swords is like a card of like feeling stuck or needing to make a decision, basically, and the High Priestess is like no action. Yeah. You have the Two of Cups. Two of Cups isn't a bad card, but again, it's a card of choice. You have like all these cards of choices here. So again, if you were to stay, you would probably feel like leaving, is what I'd say with those cards. The Savage, thank you as always for the super chat. The Savage, feel free to pop your question in down below. Marianne, thank you for the super chat. Did my Pisces man misunderstand his dream? I would say kind of, but no. The Pisces, very intuitive, you know, with the King of Cups. The Nine of Wands, like, not giving up. I don't think there's anything bad going on here for you, Marianne, but, you know, I'd say I feel like this is kind of like a good understanding of the dream, but it's probably more emotional than anything else. Raven Picks, hello, Raven Picks. You say, does an older Pisces have feelings for me? I would say yes, there, Raven Picks. Yeah, I would say yes. I feel like they're confused, though, about how to approach, but I would say yes. I feel like saying yes to you, so yes. Did the Savage type in her question? I'm not sure, because I don't see it. Well, anyway, I'll answer in a minute. Triple Fire Sign, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, I'm thinking of walking away from a restaurant and start a new career. Is that a good decision? I would say yes, definitely for you. You have the Five of Pentacles, which is like the fear of feeling like you will be left out in the cold. But you have the Judgment card, Death card, definitely an ending coming in for you. So, it's that Five of Swords, walking away, literally. Eight of Pentacles, mastering a craft. So, yeah, I feel like things would go very, very well for you here. Eight of Pentacles, like I said, mastering a craft. The Judgment card comes up when we feel pulled towards in a new direction, because it's like we're feeling pulled towards something new, like a new business or, you know, new job or something like that. And Eight of Pentacles just says you are kind of like mastering a craft or you're learning something new. So, yeah, I feel like there'd be a lot of money with that Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is material success on the horizon. So, I definitely feel like it would be a good idea for you. You say, any love coming my way as well. You have the Hangman and the Page of Wands. I would say yes. This says, like, you have to get out there. Hangman is, like, delays. But Page of Wands definitely could be love coming in for you. Yeah, Nine of Swords, get out of your head. The Moon, get out of your head as well, is what I'd say. Let go of the past with the Eight of Cups. But Page of Swords, yeah, I feel like you just have to look. Page of Swords is a card of seeking. So I would just get out there and look, basically. The Savage, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, what does the Cancer man want to say to me, baby daddy? You have the Fool. I feel like they want a new beginning. It's like they want to put the work in here. Pretty much every single time I've read for you on this situation, it's like you always get these cards of like them wanting to put in the work, basically, into the relationship again. So it's like I feel like they want a new beginning with this Fool card here. Three of Pentacles wanting to put in the work, like I said. Brenda, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, cards for my son Craig, Taurus, having a difficult time finding a job, or should he just go back to school? Knight of Pentacles, Three of Wands. This is like waiting, is what I'd say to you. Knight of Pentacles is a card, it's definitely a card of delays. It's a slow card to me, the Knight of Pentacles, but it is a card that says that something is coming in. He just has to keep working towards it. And that Three of Wands is like waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for a job. But again, the ships do come in with the job. I don't know. I feel like going back to school would be a good idea. Hierophant, education. So yeah, I feel like going back to school would actually be the better idea with that Hierophant card. Nicole Long, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What does Tim think of my Insta post? I feel like Two Wands, a card of wanting to take the lead in a situation. It's a card of personal power. So maybe he feels like you are very personally strong at this time. King of Pentacles is a card of like stability. It's a card of permanence as well. It would also say that if he has ever reacted to your posts in the past, that it's probably exactly the same. King of Pentacles is like a card of something that does not change. So it's kind of like saying that things are the same, if that makes sense. Jennifer, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, looking good. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Anywho, decided to give Nick a chance. Think it's going anywhere. Knight of Wands, Seven of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. Let go of your fears. 2 7s. 2 7s to me is internal fears that don't exist. King of Swords. I would say, yeah, I mean, this looks pretty good. Is it amazing? No. But again, it's probably too early to say. Like if it's going to develop into something, much, much more. So it's kind of like giving it a chance, literally, like you say here. Yeah, the world, dating. So yeah, I feel like there's like, this is good, is what I'd say for now. So I feel like you could give him a chance, or, continue giving him a chance. Karen, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Starting job search card for focus. You have the Empress here and the Six of Cups. Probably something that you've already done in the past is what I would say to you. The Six of Cups is like something that you've done in the past. The Empress is like, we could actually look at this as a second chance at something. So it's like maybe there is something that you've wanted to work on in the past as far as a job is concerned. Maybe things didn't work out. Six of Cups is obstacles being removed from your life. So it's kind of like a second chance card. Empress going from winter to spring kind of says there's a second chance. So I'd say if there's something you wanted to do in the past, that could be an option. If there's something that you have just wanted to do in general since for like a long time, then I would say, pick something that you have wanted to do basically with those cards. The Savage, thank you for the super chat. Again, really appreciate it. Feel free to put your question in down below. Rose, thank you for the super chat. You say cards guidance. You have the Queen of Pentacles here, the Justice card. Queen of Pentacles says like pick the new path, Rose, is what I'd say to you. The Queen of Pentacles to me is like a card called the Crossroads. It just says pick the new path. The Justice card is like a card of balance, but it's also a card of like putting energy into things that where you will actually see a return. So I feel like you need to put your energy into things where you see a return, basically. And for everyone here in the collective, thank you to Rose. We have the Four of Cups and the Magician, both cards of manifestation. So I feel like pretty much everybody here can have whatever they want. This is manifestation times 11. So needing to use your powers of manifestation to get the things you desire in life, I feel like that will be a good idea with these two cards. Four of Cups, like I said, manifestation. And the Magician also manifestation as well. Nicole Long, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, I'm bored at work. Give me something exciting. You have the Wheel of Fortune, a turnaround, and the Six of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune is luck and a turnaround. Didn't you have this at the beginning of the reading? Am I going crazy? I think you had this on your first question. So it could be a major turning point. Obviously, if you had this at the beginning of the reading, then I'd say there is a major turning point in your life, or some sort of change. Six of Pentacles is also like planting seeds and making some sort of change in your life. So I feel like you could be kind of like planting seeds or putting your energy into something new in your life, and I feel like it'll lead to a lot of success. Wheel of Fortune is your destiny, yeah. Eight of Wands, like good news coming in for you. Eight of Wands is just quick success or quick change. So love it. The Savage, thank you again. You say, am I going to receive any birthday surprises? Lovers, Three Cups, celebration. So I'd say yes. This is like, I don't know if this is a surprise, but it's good. The lovers could be love, but it could also just be happiness, like spending time with people that you care about. The Three Cups is a celebration. So there could be like a birthday celebration or just happiness coming in for you. So that looks really good. Yeah, Nine of Cups, a wish, some sort of wish coming in for you. Love it. Those are very good cards. Maisie, thank you for the super chat. You have the Devil and the Strength card. I feel like you need to be patient at this time. I would also say, like, let go of any toxic energy, obviously, with that Devil card for sure. Strength card, patience. Queen of Cups. This could be like some sort of change coming in for you here with the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups to me is a change in direction and love, but it could be any change basically in your life. So I feel like there could just be a change coming in for you here with this card, and that's pretty much it. So I like it. I feel like they're very kind, caring, nurturing energy. Looks pretty good. Cheryl, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. All right, I think I'm all caught up here, people. So if you have a question, feel free to ask your question down below. I'll be happy to answer it. So yeah, I'll take a few questions. Natural Market, hello. Any messages for me? You have the thank you for the super chat, by the way. You have the Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. I feel like there's some sort of victory coming in for you here. The Four of Pentacles is like financial stability, and the Ace of Swords is like some sort of victory coming in for you. So I feel like there could be like a win or some sort of victory coming in for you here with these two cards. I feel like there could be good news coming in. Every once in a while, this could be the Ace of Swords could represent like some communication or something like that. So I feel like it could be positive communication. Jorge, thank you for the super chat. You say, my lawyer is looking at my case. Is it an offer? Yes, Ten of Pentacles. You have the Tower again. This is the second time you've had the Tower, Jorge. The Tower to me is not necessarily a bad card. To me, the Tower could just be a surprise. Maybe you've been waiting for this for such a long time. But the Ten of Pentacles, success, good news, also money. So I would say yes, it could be for sure. I feel like there might be more delays, but I feel like you're getting very close. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Nicole, you say 36 in 10 days and still single, sad life. Nicole, I'm sorry for you, but you have the Eight of Swords and the Ace of Wands. The Eight of Swords, self-imposed restriction, needing to set yourself free. Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning, some sort of new beginning in your life, basically. Ten of Wands, carrying a lot of burdens. Ten of Cups, needing to date. Ten of Cups is happy home, happy family. So even if you don't necessarily want to have a family, it can just represent happiness or being committed to someone or something like that. But it is a card of dating. It is a card of happiness as well. Yeah, I feel like you have to let go of heartbreak, basically. Yeah, too much conflict, mental conflict. Four of Swords, maybe you're in like a break period. I feel like there's love coming in for you, but I would date, is what I'd say there. Let me switch up these decks real quick here, people. Danny, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, where the hell is it? You say, any messages for me? Thank you. Thank you, Danny. Really appreciate it. Danny, hold on one second. Let me just give this a quick mix up here while we're at it. Why not? Danny, you have the Three of Swords and the Page of Wands. Letting go of heartbreak or healing. I almost feel like this could be healing. Like, I almost feel like you are going through a healing or you have gone through a healing period. That Page of Wands to me is like enthusiasm, excitement, new opportunities coming in for you, kind of things like that. Yeah, Three of Cups. It's like there's a celebration coming in for you here is what I'd say. Ace of Pentacles could be like an offer. Could be an offer for money, offer for success. Looks really good. So, love it. Miss Ba, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, worrying letter about my home, a card, please. You have the Five of Cups, sadness, Eight of Swords. Yeah, it's like this is like self-imposed restriction. Again, Eight of Cups. It's like, or the Eight of Swords. So it's like there is a way you could set yourself free here. Strength card. Yeah, I feel like you have to be strong at this time. Here, Hierophant. Hierophant is about learning as much as you can about how to change your situation. So I would learn. Lenice, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say a card for Capricorn tonight. Two of Pentacles, the Emperor. This is like no communication if you are in a no communication situation. Two of Pentacles is like having a choice to make in a lot of ways. And that Emperor card is like needing to follow a plan. Yeah, the Moon, there's like hidden energy here. So I feel like there needs to be like either more communication or more something going on here. More, yeah. I don't know, Eight of Cups, this is like a walking away type situation to me, is what I'd say to you. I hate to say it. Nicole Long, thank you for the super chat. You say, does my brother think of me or feel bad for the things he's done? I would say, yeah. You say, I've cut him off since Christmas because he did another a-hole thing to me. I would say yes. Six of Swords, yeah. Four of Wands, probably Four of Wands is like a card of marriage, but this could also be the Four of Wands is a card of marriage, but it could also be a card of family. So, again, I would say, yeah, I feel like he's coming back. I feel like the last time I read for you about him, you had the Wheel of Fortune or something like that. So I feel like there will be a turnaround for you here. Wait, is that like the third time you've had the Wheel of Fortune tonight? If that is the third time that you've had that card, that is freaking crazy. Lily, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for me and Sheldon. Two of Cups, perfect match. So I feel like if you're looking for love, this could be love coming in here. I don't know. I don't like that Six of Pentacles now, though, Lily. Six of Pentacles to me is not enough energy. And that turn, to me, the Six of Pentacles changes things. And it changes that Two of Cups to Stepping Stone Soulmates. So it's like maybe Sheldon is a Stepping Stone Soulmate with that card. Cynthia, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say, Scott hesitant because he doesn't feel secure about us. Is he afraid of getting hurt? Cynthia, I don't want to go on a rant on you here, but I would say no. Chariot is a card of like taking control, basically. Nine of Cups, Knight in Shining Armor. I would say no to those questions. I feel like he feels secure, and no, I don't feel like he's getting hurt. This could be love coming in for you, though. It could be a Cancer, if he is a Cancer, if he has Cancer in his chart. So, I don't know. This looks pretty good. Some sort of victory, basically. Rosa, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, how is R seeing me, feeling about me right now? Very attractive at this time, Rosa, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, wanting to date you. So I would say if this is love, this is like wanting to date. The World card to me is just a card of dating someone, basically. It could also be like taking things to the next level because it is a card of stepping through a portal. But the Empress, really good card, like seeing you as abundant, seeing you as attractive, or being attracted to you in general, like all those things. So I like it. Nicole Long, thank you for this super chat. Really appreciate it. You say there's no one to date. I didn't find anyone attractive. There's thousands of men on dating sites and I don't find any of them remotely attractive. You have the Four of Swords, waiting, Seven of Swords, fears, lovers. I feel like there's love coming in for you here, Nicole, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles, needing to put in the work. I feel like you just have to put in the work. I know it's not a good answer or the answer you want to hear, but I feel like you just have to put in the work to date. There are plenty of people. People tell me all day long how impossible it is to find love. Yet I see people every frickin' day in very happy relationships. So it's like, who's right, who's wrong? And it's as simple as believing that you can be in a happy relationship. If you believe it, you'll have it. If you don't, then you'll just be single until you're 36. You have 10 days, Nicole. You're still 35, right? I believe in you. I feel like you find love that quickly. So I would get out there, put in the work. Lanny, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What are Robert's intentions towards me? King of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. I like this. This is teamwork. So if you're looking for love in this situation, it could definitely be love. And again, the Three of Pentacles is like putting in the work, basically. So it's like saying they're willing to put in the work to make this something permanent. King of Pentacles is a card of permanence. So yeah, that looks really good. Chantel, thank you for the super chat. You say, will I pass my university course? Yeah, definitely. This says yes. So yes, trust your intuition. But Nine of Cups, a wish, fulfillment. So yes, no doubt about it, is what I'd say to you, Chantel. Allison, thank you for the super chat. You say, what's coming in? You have the Tower, the Ace of Wands, some sort of major new beginning. Again, I always say that to me, the Tower is not a bad card. It could just be a surprise. And again, look, you have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is just a passionate new beginning. It's like some sort of abundant new beginning coming into your life. So I feel like there's just a new beginning. This could be a surprise. It could be a good surprise. I always say, like, the way I look at the Tower is, to me, it's like Uranus. It's like, some sort of, it could be a good surprise. It could be a bad surprise. But probably Ace of Wands is my, favorite card in the deck. So I feel like it could be a good surprise coming in for you. Yeah, like good news coming in. I love it. Could also just be a move as well. And Tita, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will he commit to me? The Fool, the Ace of Swords. This is some sort of victory for you here, Tita. So I would say yes. The Fool is like a new beginning, right? And the Ace of Swords is like some sort of victory for you here. So I would say yes. I would talk about it more, is what I'd say to you. The Ace of Swords, it's a good card. Don't get me wrong. But to me, it would be like needing to, get things moving forward a little bit. But I would say yes to you. Nicole Long, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, love is easy to find, but you need to find someone attractive to fall in love with them. Everyone's ugly. If you believe that, then that's true. This is what I'd say to you. I see plenty of attractive people. I've seen plenty of attractive people in my day as well. So, have you ever watched Beauty and the Beast? Maybe that's a problem, Nicole. Maybe you need to watch Beauty and the Beast or The Ugly Duckling or whatever the F I'm talking about here. Isha B, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, love cards for me and Daryl. You have the Eight of Wands here and the Ten of Wands. Eight of Wands is success, and Ten of Wands is burdens. is what I would say to you, Isha. So the Ten of Wands is like carrying a lot of burdens in the situation. How isn't it funny that like every time I read for you about him, it's like it's always like so back and forth, like every single time. That Eight of Wands is a card of success though, so I feel like they're in, like I have said to you in the past, I feel like there could be success here, but that Eight of Wands would represent their needing to be more communication, basically. Seven of Wands is a card of commitment, so. Yeah, Ten of Cups, happy home, happy family. I feel like there's a lot of potential here, but I feel like this is more about like getting on the same page, if that makes sense. I feel like it's definitely possible, is what I'd say to you. So, I feel like it's definitely possible, but I feel like more communication, basically, is what I'd say to you. Cynthia, did Bridget get my message? Queen of Cups. Yeah, I would say yes. I could have probably just stopped at the Queen of Cups if I'm being honest. Thank you. Did I say thank you, by the way? I'm not sure. But thank you. And I would say yes. Queen of Cups definitely could be a message. That Magician would also definitely say yes. So I would say yes to you here. It's hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Definitely is what I'd say to you. I don't even need to pull any more cards. You say, will entrepreneurship be, for me, be successful? I would say definitely. The Sun is the best card in the deck. So to me, the Sun says definitely yes. And then the Justice card just says like what you put into the situation is what you're going to get back. Justice is just cause and effect. It says the work that you put in is what you're going to get out. So I would definitely say yes. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is charging forward towards a victory. Ten of Pentacles. Look at this. This is like the best reading I've done all night. Sorry to everybody else, but it's this. You say it's Jazzy. Sorry, by the way, I'm terrible with my names, but Jazzy, I would say definitely yes. This is amazing. So yes, definitely. I would say keep learning. Ten of Pentacles says learn as much as you can, but definitely these are very positive cards. So no doubt about it. Cynthia, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say full moon cards, trying to get rid of stuff. Yes, you are. Libra, showing up here. Five of Swords, trying to cut things out of your life here. Five of Swords does say be selfish, like in a good way. It says you should be selfish, basically. So that's what I would say to you here. Six of Cups, yeah, I would say yes. Six of Cups is a turnaround. So Six of Cups could represent like cutting out things from the past, but it can also represent like a second chance in certain ways. So love it. Chantel, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will I get married? This has been a lot. There have been a lot of delays. Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups. I feel like if you make it a priority, then yes. Seven of Cups says, like, if we make something a priority, it will happen. So it's like if you want it to happen and you focus on it, then yes. So I would just say yes to you here if you want it. Sunkissed Lotus, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Actually, hold on one second because I'm going to read you off here. You say, will boss pay me or should I look elsewhere? Yeah, I would say yes. I feel like they will. You have the star, which is like a wish, hope, getting something you hope for, getting something you wish for. So, yes, definitely. Rose, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, will Big Head be disappointed that I canceled my trip to see him? I would say no. I feel like this is fine. So, I feel like he'll be fine, basically. With those cards is what I'd say to you. Yeah, I feel like he'll be fine. This is a card of happiness as well. Big Man Haynes, what is up? You say, any advice been feeling weird? I feel like everybody's been feeling weird, man. But you have the Devil. This is like getting rid of just toxic things. This came up a lot for people tonight, Big Man. It's also you, Capricorn, but, getting rid of things that are toxic in your life. Page of Swords is like being curious. It's like looking into things that you are interested in your life in general. So I feel like curiosity would be a very good thing for you. Seven of Pentacles, things are changing. Seven of Pentacles is just delayed results or experiencing a lot of delays. So Mercury retrograde, thank God it's over today, right? So I feel like things will start feeling better soon. Sunkissed Lotus, thank you for the super chat. You say, will new love come in? Think Virgo cheated. Two of Swords, it's like the choice is yours. But, of course, new love will come in. Nine of Wands, don't give up. So, yeah, I feel like there's plenty of new love available to you. Nine of Wands to me is like, could be, it's not really a card of dating, but, it kind of is because it's a card of experimentation. The Nine of Wands to me is a card of throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. It just says, like, to find the right love, we have to experiment, basically. King of Cups, yeah, it could be a water sign coming in for you. But definitely, yes, definitely love, for sure. All right. I think I'm actually caught up again. So if you have a question, feel free to pop it in down below, and I will answer a few more questions before I take off. So that's that. I'm going to get some, I feel like it's water time, people, right? All right. Honey Orc, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will roller coaster end and work out well with us soon? Yeah, Judgment card, Rebirth, Four of Pentacles, Stability. So, yeah, I would say yes. I feel like things will end well for you here, or things will, be fine. So, yes, is what I'd say there. Yeah, the next card was the Knight of Wands. It's like a Passions, but I would say yes. Raymond, what is up? I feel like I missed you the other night, Raymond, for some reason, but you have the Ace of Cups, love, but also happiness. I feel like there's a lot of happiness coming in for you here, Raymond. So, I like it. Miss AK, I'm not really sure what you're asking, but I would say yes. I feel like this is a yes card to your question, so I just say yes for sure. Felicia, what's the deal with the guy I keep dreaming about? I would be patient. I feel like he could be coming in, but I would be patient, basically. Nicole, you say, what do you know about Australia? Anything? I know about koalas. I know that you're all upside down. And I also know I know a lot about Australia, that everything is poisonous. So yeah, I know everything about Australia, basically, is what I'd say to you. My favorite restaurant is Outback Steakhouse, Nicole. Okay, I know a lot about Australia. And hello. You say, question: what are things romantically? What are things? Oh, you're saying, where are things going romantically for my person of interest and I? What are his intentions? You have the Knight of Pentacles. This is like things taking their time, basically. Yeah, there's like mental conflict here. The Knight of Pentacles is not a bad card. It's just saying like the work needs to be put in to this situation. Yeah, it's like someone has to take the lead here in this situation. Could be you. Like maybe you need to flirt more, take more control of the situation, basically, is what I would say to you there. Christopher, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, what should I expect this week? You have the Five of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. This is like worries and fears, but this is like in your head. So, I would get out of your head. You have the Queen of Wands as well. So, the Queen of Wands says that you can have whatever you want this week. So, I feel like you have to put all your energy into something here with the Queen of Wands. So, I would say that you could kind of like turn your week around by keeping a positive state of being there, is what I'd say to you. Upside down, what do you mean? And not everything is poisonous. Pretty damn close is what I'd say, Nicole. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Does my landlord come into my house when I'm not home? I would say no. I don't think so. So, no, for sure with these cards. I would say no. Enzo says chicken Caesar salad at Outback Steakhouse is pretty good. I don't think I've ever had the chicken Caesar salad. You know what the problem is now that I made the joke about Outback, now I have like a major craving for Outback. But the problem is like I feel like the nearest Outback is like 40 minutes away, and I'll tell you what, I'm not driving 40 minutes tonight. So I'm SOL when it comes to the Outback Steakhouse tonight. I blame Nicole. But Nicole, to answer your question, I would say no. Honey Orc, hello. You say here, how will my appointment go Wednesday? I feel like it'll go according to plan. Hierophant to me is just kind of like a card of, things going according to plan. Knight of Cups, yeah, Knight of Cups is a good card, so I feel like things will go well for you there. Looks really good. All right, I will take like one more question, so we will see who wins. And I'm not sure who will win. Cynthia, SOL is shit out of luck. But I'm not allowed to swear on YouTube, so I try not to swear on YouTube. But that's that. I'm a 28-year-old, 90-year-old. I believe it. I believe it, Cynthia. I know that game, right? Now hold on everybody. By the way, I will take one more question like I said, but I need to find out where the nearest Outback Steakhouse is now. So, oh my god, you got to be kidding me. Guess what, everybody? There's an Outback like 10 minutes away and I didn't even know it. How wonderful. Maybe I will have Australian food tonight after all. I don't know. Jazzy, it's Jazzy. Hello. Again, you say, is the Cappy person in question talking to someone else I'm unaware of? I would say no. Yeah, I would say no. So no is what I'd say to you. Danny, did you know people eat cake? I did know. I did know that, actually, believe it or not. So yes, I did know that. Jennifer, you say doing a first ritual tonight goes well. Yeah, I feel like things will go very well. This is a very good card, the Empress. So I feel like things will go very good for you. So yes. Cynthia says, "Shut up and go to Outback." I agree. I think we're gonna take off here, but it's Jazzy. Thank you again for the super chat. But no, again, I thank you for the super chat. You didn't have to do that, but I would say no. I don't think they're talking to someone else here. Is what I'd say. Yeah, I feel like you are getting the truth with the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords to me is a card of the truth, basically. So I feel like you're getting the truth in this situation, basically. Model Bashar, hello. Thank you for the super chat. I would say yes to you, by the way, is what I'd say here. The Knight of Wands is a card of attraction in general. Ten of Pentacles, I would say yes, is what I would say to you. So thank you. But thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So make sure to come back for that. But thank you, everybody, and have a good night.